Hey everyone. I know you're like, why did she say anything? Uh, just sitting here thinking and pondering some things. So, today was a good day, and hmm, this was a good. Oh, by the way, I do have a sponsor. I don't know how to pronounce this one, but I got two. I'm gonna do my best. This one says Kumba, and it's Egyptian musk lotion, and oh my gosh, it smells so good. I'm just gonna show you. I don't know. You guys can never see it. What I show you, but this is what it looks like. Look right there. Okay, this is what it looks like, and you can get this kind from Sprout because Sprout sells it, and it's really good fragrance. It smells really good. And my other sponsor is of course Pure Agua, and this flavor is raspberry. So this is the fruit water and it's good. So, my favorite one is my hands are now they're all slippery because I just put the lotion on. My favorite one is the peach. This one's good. So I love the raspberry second. Mm, Get my water in. Okay. So as you can see from the title, if you were able to see the title, talking about the chains and that they fall, they eventually come off if you are patient enough to wait on them. They will come. And the only reason I say that is because I have been waiting for some things to come off. I've been praying and waiting for the Lord to move some things. And sometimes when you're wronged, you you don't really know how to fix it, right? And all you can do is wait on the Lord to do what He's gonna do to exonerate you in His way, because the Word says that vengeance is the Lord; He will repay. And I had waited for a long time, still knowing God was going to fix whatever was going on for me. And one thing that was going on for me was the military. And I hadn't talked about it. I had talked about it in little spurts here and there when I got the nerve, or this is a good time to talk just a little bit about it. But after going through this whole entire ordeal, I finally can let some things out the bag, as it were. I'm still going to take my time to do that, but the Lord allowing some things to drop made me feel so good. I was like there was an invisible chain around my neck, like this cuff around my neck that kept me choked up, and then this invisible muzzle that kept me and stopped me from saying things because I would be assumed to be not well if I spoke, and it would look like the prescription was not working. That was hard because it was invisible. It was an invisible chain, which means it was invisible bondage. And you're free, but sometimes the world put things on you And it was almost like you can't be free, but the Lord dropped that thing. It's like He broke it off, and I could feel good, and it felt like a heaviness, a weight that I had been carrying for so long that really dropped. And that's why I know that I have to walk by faith and not by sight. Because it can't be what I see, because there are things unseen that challenge us. There's things unseen that we still have to deal with. And so when I think about 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, it says, "For we walk by faith, not by sight." You have to do that in your life, not continuously look at what's going on and look and see what people are saying about you and how they're moving. You cannot be dependent and rely on that, because it's falseness, especially the lies or the labels that society or the world will place on you. That's not what God says about us. The world can put all types of labels on you, but you have to remember what God says. Yeah. So it was a lot, but through all of this, Lord is just doing a lot. I see His hands in my life right now. So many things are happening. I'm just like, wow, Lord, what is this? But I'm thankful to you. I'm extremely thankful. And when I went to Bible study, I was telling a friend of mine, I went to Bible study and I got to work with the little babies. It was such it was such an enjoyment. I was enjoying playing with the toys more than the kids were. But all that we do should always be passed on to God. It was hard. It was hard for me to go through all this stuff. You know, some people want to tell you, get over it, move on, move past it. When it comes to things that are trauma related, you can't just move past things because that was something that really hurt you. And even if you haven't been around anything that's been triggering, or you thought that you've like kind of dealt with it, there's still, like I learned today because I was part of a group, there's still a trauma response that your body will naturally do because your body was in that state for so long that it still reacts, it still flinches, it still does that. Like I said, we have body memory, and your body still recalls a time when, even though you're moving ahead. So when people say get over it, it's over, it's that you can't really tell their body to stop reacting that way, stop flinching, stop jumping. Why are you so jumpy? There's a reason. They've been through something. They've been through something. So yeah, that's what it is. So I won't be here long. I just know I promised that I said I would be on here a little bit later. So I made a very short little post because I knew I was going to be on here long. So I know some people like, oh, I didn't see your post. I made it very late. But I did want to just mention that when you're walking by faith, God is going to drop some things in His time. When it's time to do so, He'll drop it, He'll remove those things. And I keep wondering sometimes for me where the rest of my life is in life. However, that's not walking out faith because they don't get to know those things. Just have to keep going. I find myself sometimes doing that though, just wondering, I wonder what else is coming. But I don't get to know it till I walk it out. and then arrive at that next destination for my life. So it's been a lot going on these past days and weeks. They've been good. They've been different. Can't necessarily say they were bad, really. Just a lot of unique and different types of things going on. So I wanted to thank everyone that watched God's Gift is Worth the TV show on Roku TV. And I was so lucky that not lucky, but I was so grateful that I went and took the time to record it. Response was really good, not just for me, but for Jay Siobhan as well, known as Jerica. It was good for her too. And I was super excited to have her like her debut. Really just really just share who she is. And she's such a beautiful person. So that did my heart good to see that. It really did. So after all of that, I just wanted to share with you guys the chains that you have, those invisible chains, those things that from your past are still holding you back. I had some things holding me back from my past too. And one of those things was the military. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about it as time goes on. Mm. Things that happen when people dismiss it, it's not okay. And as a veteran, I try not to talk about it because I don't really want to relive the whole thing. But one thing I don't enjoy hearing when people say is thank you for your service. Yeah. Mm, mm. Oh well. Well, let me get out of here because I don't want to tear up about anything. Right? But Clubhouse will be Saturday, which will come up in a few minutes here. Hmm. And cupping season has officially started. So we will be going from November 6th all the way to February 19th. At least I will. Cupping season officially ends February 14th, but I will carry it to the next Saturday. So February 19th, it'll end for us. Pastor Jay and myself will be talking about it. And of course, we'll be talking about it in the clubhouse. So definitely come over to Podcast Connect Network from 4 o'clock PST, 6 o'clock CST, and 7 o'clock EST. Excuse me. Those are the time that will be on there. So please do come on. Some really good water. So check us out, and of course, check out Pastor Jay's Walker Truth Radio Network. Everything he's got going on his YouTube, on his podcast, all of that. And then don't forget Monday morning combos. Pastor Jay and I will probably be jumping and digging a little bit into cupping season more. This is the time we get to talk about relationships, right? People always talk about relationships. Well, this is our time where we get to talk about it and people come and really talk about some things, and we can hear people are saying and how the dialogue is going. It's a really a fun topic to talk about. I enjoy talking about it. It could be a scary time, but if you learn some of the things Pastor Jay talks about, which is number one is no. If you learn about that quickly, it could probably save you a little bit of heartache and pain. So I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to thank you guys because I just wanted to be on just a little bit because I did promise I would be on. So remember that we gotta walk by faith and not by sight, not what we see. And eventually, whatever chains or labels or whatnot was placed on you, eventually the Lord will break it and drop it off of you, and you will no longer have that burden. So that part you can say, glory to God, hallelujah. I'm not that, have that anymore. And God took that away. So I feel like that now. I'm so excited and elated about all of that. So once again, you guys take care. Remember that I love you, but the Lord loves you immensely way more than I do. And remember to be blessed, motivated, and always inspired to do what God lays on your heart. And I will do my best to try to get you guys a longer video. This was really short, but you guys know I do longer ones, so I will do a longer one later. Probably, I don't know if I'll do it on Sunday. I'll think about it. If you guys see me on Sunday, you'll know. But don't forget the clubhouse tomorrow. I hope you guys will come in and share and enjoy. And I look forward to seeing you guys again on another video. Y'all take care and have a blessed